New England welcome from Portland, Maine. This is good old JR Tim Ross here with Jerry the King Lawler.
I've never seen a crowd so fired up, JR. They can't wait to get started, and neither can I.
That makes two of us, King. I don't think Portland's going to know what hit it after tonight.
I don't think the fans appreciated that one very much, but I don't think he cares much what the fans think.
That much is obvious, King. What a low-down, despicable move that was.
Here he goes, up the turnbuckle. This could be really good or really bad. Man, is there even going to be anything left of these superstars by the time they're done?
Not if they have their way, King. Everything they came in here with tonight is going to be left in that ring, mark my words.
I hope these fans appreciate it, JR. These superstars are putting it all on the line for them right here tonight. Oh my gosh, another one? Is it time already? These superstars are putting on a great match so far, JR. But if they drop the ball, these fans will let them hear about it.
I don't think that's going to happen, King. These competitors know that their paychecks come straight from the WWE fans. They're not going to let them down.
Yeah, but if they don't keep the fans happy...
If wishes were fishes, the world would be an ocean. But that's not the case now, is it?
So who do you think's going to win this match, JR?
I'm not even going to hazard a guess, King. These superstars are so unpredictable, that would be just about the most foolish thing I could possibly do. Is it time? Yes, we've got another superstar joining the match.
What a finishing move! I get chills every time I see it. Looks like they're slowing the pace down a bit here.
So, but one or two big moves could come.
He's going for the pin!
2, 3.
I'd hate to be that referee, JR. Can you imagine having to tell one of these superstars no?
Boy, I think I've had nightmares about trying to do something like that, King.
Look at this, JR. Can you imagine SmackDown putting on a match half as good as this?
No dis-
It's his turn to enter the match. I hope he knows what he's getting into. He's got his opponent locked into submission, JR. This could be it.
It could indeed. He might force his opponent to tap out right here. This is a risky move. It could prove to be disastrous.
These fans can't stand it when he does this, JR, but I think it's great.
He's sure not going to win over any fans with that move, but I don't think that bothers him too much, quite frankly.
Oh boy, these top... Oh boy, here it comes!
If one of these supers...
We've got someone else entering the match, JR. I could watch these superstars go at it all night, JR.
So could I, King, but all good things must come to an end. Let's just hope it just doesn't end too soon. He's taken every advantage in this matchup, and it looks like he plans on taking a few more.
If he's not the dirtiest player in the game, JR, he's a shoo-in for second place. I think someone's going for a high-risk move, JR. I'd ask you who you want to win this matchup, JR, but it's been pretty obvious since the start of the show who you're pulling for.
I'm trying to remain as objective. He may get the 3 count here.
2,
He was a split second away from a 3 count.
I know you're not a fan of everybody in this match, JR, but you've got to respect their dedication to this business.
Oh, absolutely, King. I don't have to like everyone on the roster to acknowledge that they've all worked long and hard to master their craft. I don't even know if you can use the word monster to describe Kane anymore.
His opponent has softened him up, JR. Now it's it. He sure is, JR. And I think he got all of that finisher.
This is a classic matchup, King. I'm so glad the WWE fans are getting the chance to see it.
Yeah, and I'm happy that I'm getting to see it too, JR. I just wish they'd pick up the pace a little.
Oh, no. This is... Oh, boy, this is not going to be an easy hole to escape from.
It sure isn't, JR. I've been on the wrong end of that one many times. What a move! It's not hard to tell why that's his finisher, JR. He can't keep letting his opponent work the same area of his body.
That's a recipe for disaster for sure.
Why? He can pin him right here, JR. He countered that one perfectly. He's climbing the turnbuckle. What's he up to? You're not going to win a match by insulting your opponent.
No, but having a crowd behind you can certainly get the adrenaline pumping.
Uh-oh. This isn't going to be pretty. Wow, what a shot! He's been busted wide open. That's going to need stitches for sure.
Stitches, hell, that might mean the end of this match. He's risking serious injury by continuing to compete.
There's no rewards without risk, JR. And these are WWE superstars. They're not going to stop the match just because of a little blood. I'll admit it, it's a little scary to watch up close, but I love watching Kane go to work. He's practically unstoppable.
He's certainly not stopped by conscience, that's for sure. Kane will crush anyone and anything that stands between him and his objective.
You say that like it's a bad thing, JR. I think it's great. No one forces a superstar to get into the ring against Kane. And if they aren't up to the challenge, they're probably not cut out for the WWE.
The very sight of Kane makes my blood run cold. What an inhuman monster he is.
You say, oh my gosh, this could be the finisher. These superstars are at the top of their game, JR. They make it look so easy.
They sure do. You almost forget about the years of training and sacrifice that went into their careers.
I think I know who's going to win this one, JR.
Oh, really? Enlighten us, King.
Wait a second. Why are you so eager to hear my prediction?
Because I want to know who's going to win. And 9 times out of 10, it's not the superstar you pick.
Uh-oh. Come on. You got to stop this guy before he really gets going.
I don't think that's going to happen, King. He's built up too much momentum to be stopped now.
I can't believe he countered that one.
He's got some evil intentions here.
Oh, man. 10 feet in the air and all the way down again. All's fair in love and war, JR. And I love it when this guy goes to war.
Whoever said that cheaters never prosper certainly never saw this man in action.
Uh-oh. Talk about a hole you don't want to find yourself in.
No kidding. This will rearrange your anatomy.
The intensity of these superstars is unbelievable.
No doubt about that, King. The fans are getting their money's worth here tonight.
Oh boy, you might want to close your eyes, JR. This one could get ugly.
You're damn right it could. It could get bowling shoe ugly. And that's what this business is all about. It's not ballet, you know. I tell you, King, sometimes I get exhausted just watching these superstars compete.
I know what you mean, JR. I don't think most people appreciate winning.
And here's the pin.
2, 3.
Listen to the crowd, JR.
What a match. I wonder if we'll ever... There's no question that was a hard-fought pin, King.
I'm actually surprised at the outcome,
Here's your
JR.
winner,
That match went a lot
the
differently than I
hero.
thought it would.
Well, that just goes to show you, anything can happen in WWE.